The most common reasons your Maytag Bravos 300 dryer isn't heating are a blown thermal fuse, a faulty heater or igniter, or a blocked vent. These issues prevent hot air from circulating, which is crucial for drying clothes effectively. A blown thermal fuse is the most common failure. This safety device cuts power if temperatures exceed safe levels, often due to overuse or blockages. It acts as a one-time fuse and must be replaced once blown. A faulty heater or igniter stops the heating process. In gas models, the igniter fails to spark the burner. In electric models, the heating element can short out or break. Both prevent air from being warmed. A blocked vent reduces airflow, causing overheating that blows the fuse or damages components. Lint buildup is the usual culprit, and regular cleaning is essential to maintain proper ventilation. Newer dryer models have smart diagnostics for easy troubleshooting, but the Bravos 300 requires manual checks. Always unplug the dryer and inspect components safely. The thermal fuse is the most frequent issue to address first. The thermal fuse is a critical safety device in your dryer. It protects against overheating by cutting power to the heating element when temperatures exceed 300 degrees Fahrenheit or 149 degrees Celsius. This fuse operates only once. When it blows, it cannot be reset and must be replaced. Common causes include overloading the dryer or a clogged vent, which restricts airflow and leads to excessive heat buildup. To test if the thermal fuse has blown, use a multimeter on its continuity setting. If there's no continuity, the fuse is defective and needs replacement. Always unplug the dryer before testing to ensure safety. For gas dryers, the heater component is called an igniter. When the dryer is running and heating, this igniter should glow a bright red color as it sparks to light the gas burner. If you don't see this red glow, the igniter is likely faulty and needs replacement. Also check for any visible damage or loose electrical connections around the igniter area. For electric dryers, the heating component is a coiled heating element that produces heat when electricity passes through it. If the dryer isn't heating, the element may be burnt out or shorted. First, inspect the element visually for any breaks in the coils, burn marks, or discoloration. Then, use a multimeter to test for electrical continuity. The element should show continuity when tested, meaning electricity can flow through it properly. A clogged dryer vent is one of the most common causes of heating problems in the Maytag Bravos 300. When airflow is restricted, the dryer overheats, which can blow the thermal fuse and prevent heating altogether. Lint and debris build up over time, blocking the exhaust path. This forces the dryer to work harder, leading to excessive heat that can trigger the thermal fuse to blow as a safety measure. Signs of a clogged vent include musty smells, longer drying times, and increased humidity in the laundry room. Regular cleaning every 6 to 12 months prevents these issues and reduces fire risk. Also check the vent hose for kinks or sharp bends that can block airflow. Proper vent configuration uses rigid pipes and avoids long, flexible hoses behind the dryer. A well-maintained vent not only prevents overheating and fuse blows, but also improves drying efficiency, saves energy, and extends the life of your dryer. To replace the thermal fuse in your Maytag Bravos 300 dryer, start by unplugging the dryer from the electrical outlet for safety. Next, locate the thermal fuse, which is usually mounted on the blower housing at the back of the dryer. Remove the old thermal fuse by disconnecting its wires, then install the new fuse in the same position. Secure all wire connections and ensure the fuse is properly mounted. Replacement thermal fuses typically cost between $10 and $20. For detailed guidance, consider watching an online video tutorial. Replacing the thermal fuse or cleaning the dryer vent are relatively simple DIY tasks that most homeowners can handle with basic tools and safety precautions. However, igniter or heating element replacement can be more complex, especially in gas dryers where you need to handle gas lines and ignition systems. Electric models may involve high-voltage wiring that requires careful handling. If you're uncomfortable working with electricity or gas, or if you encounter wiring issues during repair, consult a qualified appliance repair technician. Improper wiring can void warranties or cause electrocution. When troubleshooting your Maytag Bravos 300 dryer, safety should always come first. Begin by unplugging the dryer completely before attempting any repairs to avoid electrical hazards. Consult your owner's manual for model-specific instructions and safety precautions. It contains detailed diagrams and warnings that can prevent mistakes. Check the control panel for error codes. For example, PF indicates a power failure. Some models display diagnostic information that can point directly to the issue. For gas dryers, ensure proper ventilation to prevent carbon monoxide buildup. Blocked or improper venting can lead to dangerous gas accumulation in your home. If you're unsure about any repair or notice signs of electrical issues, stop and call a professional technician. Attempting complex fixes without experience can be dangerous and may void warranties. The Maytag Bravos 300 has been subject to an extended recall program due to defective igniters that can cause overheating and fires. This 2025 extension covers over 2.5 million units and offers free igniter replacements. If your dryer is affected, contact Maytag for a free replacement through authorized service centers or DIY kits. This addresses the primary cause of heating failures in gas models. For long-term prevention of heating issues, regularly clean the dryer vent every 6 to 12 months to remove lint buildup that can cause overheating and thermal fuse failures. Avoid overloading the dryer, as excess clothes can restrict airflow and put additional strain on heating components, leading to premature failures. Consider upgrading to a newer energy-efficient model with smart diagnostics that can monitor performance and alert you to potential issues before they cause failures. Energy-efficient models reduce reliance on traditional heating elements, significantly lowering the risk of heating failures and providing long-term peace of mind for your laundry needs.